What's up, YouTube? Cejaman here, doing a little vlog. You guys are gonna join me for the ride to go into Frank & Sons really quick. Gonna go meet up with Josh. It is March 29th, and it's early in the morning. It's about 7:40 right now, but I've been up since 6. I just finished watching the movie Noah last night. We originally went to, I'm from Southern California. Sorry if you got that glare there, but we originally, me and my buddy, went to the 9 o'clock showing, 9:55 showing of Noah. And there was an earthquake, like while we were in the parking lot. There goes some Legos in the background. While we were in the parking lot about 9, a little before 9:30, there was a 5.3 earthquake. Now it was pretty big. I mean, it lasted several seconds, and my car was rolling, man. It was like rolling, you know what I mean? And like you could see the light posts and everything just shaking. And you could hear people screaming. It was like at an outdoor mall kind of thing. But yeah, it was pretty big. So, but anyways, when we got to the it was 5.3. I don't know if I said that. When we got to the theater to we purchased our tickets, we got inside, and they told us the show was canceled. The 10:55 or 9:55 show was canceled. So we got moved to 10:55, and so we ended up going to this little place across the street for a drink, or not across the street, across the way for a drink, and then we went back and watched the movie, whatever. But I'm not gonna get into about the movie, but ended up getting home a little after 1, and didn't go to sleep till about 2, and then I woke up at 6. So I'm a little on the tired side, a little bit on the tired side. So when I'm done with Frank & Sons, I'm probably gonna go take a nap and then go hit the gym, but. Right now, what I'm doing is just left the house, gonna go grab some coffee because I need it. I am a coffee fiend, love my coffee. Coffee is very important in the day, but I'll talk to you guys on the way there. So we'll see you guys in a minute after I get my back. Got my coffee. Let's head out. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit. History on Frank & Sons on the way there, so this vlog's gonna be a little long, guys. What do you guys know about Live? You guys know anything about Live? Let me pause this. This is like 90s right here. I love 90s rock. You can even see that. Live. If you guys don't know who Live is, check them out. I don't even know if they're still around, but they had some good songs back in the 90s. So Frank & Sons Collectibles. I get a lot of people asking me about this place. It's a place down in City of Industries. Man, I need to wash my car. And it's basically just a spot where they sell. That girl's pretty. It's basically a spot where they sell a lot of collectibles. It's gonna be sunny, man. I don't even have my sunglasses. A lot of collectibles ranging from you know, action figures, sports memorabilia. They even have like swords and katanas, and they have so much stuff there. It's like a place any nerd like myself, probably like you guys, would enjoy. I mean, it's just a beautiful spot. It can get really packed on the weekends, and lately it has been. And the parking there can be really frustrating sometimes. The glare is probably gonna frustrate you guys. I do apologize, but there's nothing I can do. I don't have a curtain in my car. But how I got introduced to Frank & Sons. I've been collecting since I was a kid, right? Since I was like maybe 5. As long as I can remember, I've always been into action figures and collecting. It started off, you know, like any kid, you buy action figures, you buy toys, and you play with them. But I also collected at a young age comics and like comic cards and sports cards. That's the first thing I actually really started collecting. Then my favorite thing growing up, of course, was Batman, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I didn't really collect a lot of those stuff at that time. The thing that I used to collect was Star Wars. I have a lot of Star Wars figures still in the packages, and Star Wars was my thing. I loved Star Wars growing up. My favorite thing growing up was Star Wars. So I started with Star Wars, then it went on to Spawn action figures. I started collecting Spawn action figures, and that was pretty much it. I was more into comics though. But I had a lot of action figures. I just would open them as a kid, but there were some that I kept in packaging, some that I opened up and played with. Now, I knew about Frankenstein since I was about, I want to say maybe 9 or 10. So Frankenstein has been around for a long time, and I'm 29 right now. I always meaning to go back then, but I never went. And then I stopped collecting probably when I was about 12 or 13, because I got into skateboarding, I got into playing drums, I got into really heavy into music. Anyways, fast forward about when I'm 25, maybe 24, so this is kind of a gap. I finally go to Frankenstein's with my aunt and her ex-boyfriend at the time. And you know, I'm looking around, and I'm not collecting at this time anymore. And I just was like, wow, man, this would be so cool to, you know, come by here, all this cool stuff. I saw Gambit was always my favorite Marvel character, and I remember seeing the Marvel Legends Gambit, and I picked it up. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have this and just displayed on my shelf or something. So that's how it started. That's how my thing started again with collecting action figures. I bought that. I looked back at the packaging. I saw all the other figures. They were so nice. I mean, prior to collecting Marvel Legends, I was always buying, last figures I would buy were the 5-point articulated figures. So these new super articulated figures were amazing to me. The poses you can get, the detail on these guys. So that's how I got back into collecting. I went to Frankenstein's finally years later, picked up a Marvel Legends, and got that bug again. And in between all that time, I have had moments where I've wanted to quit. I have cut back a lot on purchasing action figures. I'm not gonna lie. I've cut back a whole lot because of just because a lot of it just sits around. You know what I mean? And I can use the money for something else rather than just buying an action figure and then just leaving it on display. But a lot of stuff I do buy, I end up giving to my son. Not the collectible stuff, but a lot of stuff I do buy, I do give to my son. Anyways, so that's my little history there on Frankenstein's Collectibles. But I love the spot. I've been there recently, but I haven't actually been inside. Usually I go and I meet up with my buddy Josh, and we do little exchanges of items. But he's a real cool guy, and I haven't actually been inside. I'm hoping to find the Play Arts RoboCop figures and maybe just some Play Art figures I'm looking to pick up today if they're there. And that's about it. But that's my little history on Frankenstein's Collectibles. So the next time you see me in a second here, we're going to be at Frankenstein. So watch how fast we're going to get there. Alright guys, we're here. Frankenstein's Collectibles. I don't know about you guys, but I love this Chris Brown song, Loyal. This is probably one of my favorite songs in a long time. I don't know if you guys like Chris Brown or not, but I do. Alright, let's see, there's already a lot of people here. This place isn't open till 9, it's 8:30, but there's people that wait outside. But here's Frankenstein's. You can see it's pretty much like a big warehouse. And just a lot of people that wait outside and stuff. Alright, let's get into this place here. We'll park it up. Sorry guys, but yeah, this is Frankenstein's here. Let me get you a back shot from my back window. But so you can see it's pretty much a warehouse. But this is it right here. It's pretty big. Yup. That's Frankenstein. That's the outside of Frankenstein's. It's a big lot here at Josh's booth, and looks like he got hit by the earthquake pretty hard. You can see all his stuff is pretty jacked up. Everything fell over. Got Hot Toys boxes on the floors. Look at this though. This is what sucks right here. All his Hot Toys Iron Man figures fell down. And these things scratch pretty easy. All his Batmans. Look at this Iron Man right here. Suspended animation. Looks like he's flying. That Iron Man. I think I said Iron Man. I said Batman's Iron Man. Look at this Batman trying to get out. Just everything fell over. But he's just got a mess. I'm telling you guys, there was an earthquake last night, 5.3. Man, he's got Hot Toys under these boxes that fell out of this Detolf case. So this sucks. Discount time, guys. All the loose Legends falling over. Loose DC stuff. Man, this sucks. Look at this over here. It's one big mess. I think a lot of people suffered the problem. Kicking boxes around. This is pretty much Frankincense here. It's aisles and aisles of stuff like this.
She gon' cheat. Come on, girl, why you front? Baby, show me some.